Hello guys, my name is Cheva Malakwan and welcome to the channel. So happy new year guys, hope everyone is ready and pumped up for the year 2022. May all your goals and wishes come through for you this year, and I'm actually excited for this journey that you're about to embark on, which is 2022. And I know a lot of people were saying 2021 was a bad year for them, and hopefully this year will be a good year for you. So speaking about goals, I decided to make a video on how to invest your money in 2022 using the easyequities app. So I'm going to walk you through on how to invest using the easyequities app, how does it work, how to even install it, how to deposit, and actually how you can make money using the easyequities app by buying the stocks from your favorite companies like your ShopRite, Nike, Facebook, Google, and all of that. So let's get straight into the video of the day. So what is easyequities? So easyequities is South Africa's best low investment platform that was founded by the CEO and founder actually Charles Savage back in 2014. So the aim of this company was that it could access or it could address the inequality that was faced by South African when it came to access in the stock market. Because as you all know, especially as black people, our black parents don't even know what to invest is. They actually find it hard. Some of them don't even know what investment means, So I think it was trying to really address those type of issues that even if you knew how to invest back in the day, it was really a hard process. So for example, if you watch the movie by Leo DiCaprio called The Wolf of Wall Street, that's actually how they usually used to buy stocks back in the day. So you have like a broker who was Leo DiCaprio in that movie. You'd call someone if you want to buy the stock. So if you want to buy, let's say you want to buy shares for MTN. If you want to buy the shares for MTN, what you would do is you'd call the broker, tell the broker that you want so and so shares, and they'll actually give you a code for the shares. And then if you want to buy those shares, they as the broker would go to that certain company, let's say they go to the Johannesburg Stock Exchange and actually ask and place a buy or a sell, So it was very a tedious process. So that's where the easyequities actually came into action, where they actually wanted to make everything easy and make everything accessible to everyone, especially as black South Africans, because I feel like this year is the year for us to invest more into stocks, more into ETFs, more into cryptocurrencies, because the world is changing around us and we also need to change with the world. So the second thing that you may ask yourself is, how does it work, or how do you get started with it? So easyequities app is an app where you could find both on iOS and Android devices, and you could download it free from your App Store or from your Play Store. So let me just take you into it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to locate first where you download your app. So if you download your app on the Play Store or on the App Store, if you're using the Apple device, then you could go there, then search for it in the search bar below as easyequities. The first easyequities that shows up is the first easyequities that you have to download, because I think now there are more versions of the easyequities which are not the ones, So after going into it, you have to install it. Fortunately for me, I've installed the easyequities app, so I just need to open it up. And then after opening it up, you have to go straight into the portfolio. Let me just log in fast. You can also log in using your touch bar if you have like a fingerprint, or you could use your face detection for Apple. I think it does have that one. So after doing that, okay, you'll need to sign up. Put in all your login details. Okay, what's happening? Put in all your login details. After putting in all your login details, if you're new, but you have to go to your profile. It's taking more time, but then you have to go into your profile. After going to your profile, you have to put in all your details. Okay, here we go. You have to put in all your details, your name, your surname, all of that, your date of birth and everything, your South African ID, and everything. And also, the other last thing, the only paperwork that you need to put in is that FICA, Financial Intelligence Center Act, where you just need to upload your ID, your certified ID copy, and also as your certified proof of address, and then you're one step into your investment journey. So the other thing which you may ask yourself after filling in all the details and signing up and creating the account is how to get started into investing. So the other thing now, after doing all those things, the first thing that you'll need to do now is to activate your live account. So in this easyequities, there's like three types of accounts. There's like the South African equity account, which is the ZAR South African equity account. There's the USD equity account, and then lastly there is the South African tax-free savings account. So let me just try to explain it. So the first one, which is the South African equity account, is the live account which allows you to invest money in the South African companies or in the South African based companies which you would like to invest in. So not even South African but African, like your Shoprite, your MTN, your MultiChoice, all those type of stuff. Even in cryptocurrency, you are able to invest in one of those. So it allows you to invest in South African based companies. The second one, which is the USD equity account, is the one which is from the United States, which allows you to invest in your companies, well-known companies like your Apple, your Tesla, your Facebook, your Google, and all the other ones, And then the last one, which is your South African tax-free account, is one of the most popular ones, which is the South African tax-free account. Is an account which allows you to invest your money into any company which you feel like you can invest in, but with a limit of 30,000 rands. So how it works is that they give you a limit for every year that you only have to invest 10,000, which you have to invest 30,000 I think. After investing 30,000 into that, you cannot exceed the amount. So if you exceed the amount, that's where your money will get taxed. So each and every month they give you an only limit of investing up to 30,000, and then every after New Year you get to start to invest another 30,000 or until that limit. So that is very important. So let me just show you straight on what I'm talking about. So you get straight into your portfolio, right? After doing all of that, you get into a portfolio. As you can see, there's the Easy Equities South African account. There's the tax-free savings account, which I just talked about. There's the Easy Equities USD, which is the American based live account. And then there's also the new kids on the block, which is the Easy Properties. The Easy Properties is the one which allows you to invest in properties here in South Africa. So I invested in quite a few. It's a very tricky one because you can't just invest now your money and get the earnings straight. You just have a lot of people have to fund first before you start earning more money. But it's a great value for money. And they've also added the one which is called the Australian. I don't know if it's available here. It's called the Australian. It's the Australian-based account. So in the Australian-based account, it also allows you to invest in companies which are based in Australia. And there's a whole lot of more things which that actually every time improving. So there's also the preservation pension fund for people who want to save up for their pension. There's a preservation provident fund, which I don't know what it's for. And there's also the Easy Equities RA. So if you know some of those things, then good for you. But then those are the things that the Easy Equities account offer. And on a side note, the other thing that the Easy Equities offers is a demo account. So let me just show you quickly the demo account. So as you can see, it specifies down there that there are two types of demo accounts. We have the South African demo account and we have the American demo account. So on the South African demo account, what it shows you that it gives you just play money. Underline, it's play money. It gives you play money of 100,000 rands, and it also gives you play money for the American, which is 10K, which is $10,000. But you cannot withdraw that money. There are a lot of people used to ask me that question, why am I not able to withdraw that money? Because it's play money, guys. You cannot withdraw play money. It's like you playing Monopoly and you say it's real money, so it's not. So what it does, the thing about this is that it allows you to invest in companies playing, you invest in companies, and also it gives that practice, it gives that practice feel, and it gives you that sense of security for people who are skeptical of investing their hard-earned money into their account. So what it does is that it makes sure that you see the same growth as you would see on a live account. You see the same loss as you could see in the live account, so that you know what to expect when you get into the live account. You know what to expect when you get into the real world, actually. So quick note is that there are also demo accounts. If you feel like you still need more practice before getting to the live account, which I've mentioned below, it's important for you to do the demo accounts. Also, used to do a lot of demo accounts, but for me they were just unrealistic because I feel like I would just blow the whole money. So for example, let's get into my demo account, and I didn't really use that much of it. but let's see, I invested a lot of money into it's mostly green. So what green indicates that you're getting more profits, and what red indicates, let's see, yeah, there's also red here. It indicates that you're not getting any profit, you're actually making a loss. So getting demo accounts is very important. It's a very good platform for you to exercise the practice, to practice and get a hold of how the platform works and how to go around with it. So the other thing that beginners or a lot of people are not familiar about the Easy Equities app is that how do you deposit your money into the live account that I've mentioned below. So let me just guide you on how to do that. So the first thing that you need to decide is which type of live account are you going to invest in. So out of the one that I've mentioned, which is your South African equities account, your tax-free savings account, or your USD equity account, or your easy properties or Australian, or all the ones that I've mentioned below, on which one you're going to deposit first. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna make an example of investing your money into your South African equities account. So what you're gonna do is you're going to go to my funds. You're going to go into my funds. After going to my funds, you're going to deposit, right? And then it says select your investment account. As I've labeled below, you're gonna say, okay, I'm going to invest in South African, I'm going to invest in tax-free savings account, or I'm going to invest in USD or easy properties, So for the purpose of this video, let me see how much I have. Okay, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to select the Easy Equities app. After selecting that one, so after selecting it, it gives you a lot of options for depositing your money. So the first one that it gives you, it says you can do an EFT, which is going to take probably 2 to 3 working days depending on which account you're using, and the other one, which is the instant EFT account, which you could use, and it's pricey. Instant, it's pricey. Maybe there's like some charges which you may have to pay for. And the last one, which I like to use mostly, is a credit card. So I like using the credit card because it's effective for me, and it's a good thing. So after choosing which one to invest in and which type of payment you're going to use, the EFT, instant, or the credit card, you're going to choose the type of bank. So the Easy Equity, the good thing about Easy Equities is that it avoids a lot of people into having delays of investing their money. So what it does is that it has even more than five types of banking accounts, which is the Absa, Bidvest, Capitec, Investec, Standard Bank, Nedbank, and FNB. So you have to choose which one you like investing into, which I've also seen the Capitec users. I'm an Absa user. I like investing in I'm banking with Absa. But for people who are using Capitec, I also saw that it has integrated some of its Easy Equities has integrated, I think, on its banking app. Capitec has integrated Easy Equities and making investing easy. So after doing that, selecting your bank, let's say I selected Absa. I'm gonna write down, let's say I'm invested using the credit card. You're gonna select the amount that you want to put in. After putting in the money, you can see the transaction charge. Transaction charge is the money that they charge you in order for you to put in your money. So you can see it's 160. I don't think you can cry for that money compared to the bank that which bank charges you more. So we're gonna use that bank. After using that bank, you select the card. I'm gonna select the card I'm gonna use, write down my CVV number, the number at the back of your card. And then if it's an immediate, it's going to charge you. But if it's using the same bank, it's going to get in immediately with no extra fees. Then you deposit your money into the Easy Equities app. So the other thing now, which is one of the most important things, is how to invest your money. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not gonna tell you how to invest your money. No one should tell you how to invest your money. So a quick tip for beginners and people who are still new investing is that no one should tell you what to invest in. And the other thing is to make sure that you do your own research before you do anything. I think it's very important that you do your own research in each and everything that you do, especially when it comes to money, because there are groups that I've joined, which is the Facebook groups which I've joined, Telegram groups which I've joined, which talk about the Easy Equities app, and people like posting all of their live accounts or the money that they made and the types of stocks which they invested in. And then you'll see that other people will also be investing in those accounts, not knowing when that person invested that money, that when did they invest into that account, how did they invest, and all those type of things. So that's a quick note, guys. Please be sure do not invest in something that you see your friend is investing in, because you never know when did they start, or how did they start, and how did they even discover the company, so and the also important thing is that you need to check how much each share cost, because you shouldn't buy shares which cost more money and which will give you less returns, so which I think this year I also made a mistake. I think it was a mistake, but also a good thing, because I got returns either, because I bought like Tesla shares. Tesla shares, as you all know, are very expensive, and because of I live in South Africa, they are even more expensive because of the exchange rates, the currency, and all of that. So I bought them for $60. And now they're sitting on $64, I think. So a quick note is that I'm not going to tell you how to invest your money or where to invest your money. I'm just going to guide you on where to allocate your money if you feel like it's a good thing for you, and just guiding you on how to invest your money. So let's say now you've deposited your money, you've registered, you've did everything. Now you want to choose the company. Where do you find the companies? So let's get straight into it. So you're going to go into your easyequities account. Go into your easyequities account. You're going to click on the invest section. After getting to the invest section, let's say you've put money into your easyequities account, right? So if you put money into easyequities account, you would see that there are a lot of options for you to choose in where to invest your money. So at the top there, you see the first thing that it says equities. So what equities mean is that it's the share of a company. This is the common stocks of the company. So if you want to buy common stocks of a company such as ShopRite, this is where you get to buy shares for ShopRite. So let's quickly search for ShopRite. See, here is ShopRite on the equities. You get to select the ShopRite, and you get to see how much the shares are going for. So the shares are going for 207. Let's check the last price. The last price here is going on 207. So as you can see, the ShopRite shares are quite expensive for now. So if you're feeling rich, you could buy them now and go with them and hold them. But if you're like me, you like buying in the dip. With the dip means when they go down, you like buying them. You could do that too. So it also shows you the success of the company, how well the company has been doing for years. So let's look at the company for a year. The company for a year has been doing really great, because it went from 130 to a maximum of 210. So, and then if you want to invest your money into ShopRite, let's say the equities, you get to go, let's say we want to buy R1, a share for R1. The share for R1, I want to buy it, and then what to show me the trade value, which is R1 for the share, and the estimated shares is going to be 0.1. The estimated shares, meaning that when time goes on, my share is going to be 0.1, and then the investment cost, what it means that the broker, it's like paying a broker, but you're actually paying the easyequities for actually purchasing the shares for you. So what the easyequities are is that like they're like a third party, that the ones which go there and say, okay, hey, Uschaba wants to go and buy the shares, so can you please buy them the shares? And then they get like a small token percentage of the work that they've already done. And then another thing, the process that it goes into is that it shows you you can also donate to like NGOs like Tandulwazi. I don't have money to download, but to donate, really, don't judge me. And then the other thing is that you can select the buy order type. So there are two types of order types. The first order type is the first one, which says buy at best available market order. So you're buying them at the price which they are going for now, or you're buying the shares now. Or you could go for the only buy ask, which is lesser or equal to the asking price. So if so let's say you bought them for each price goes for like 208, for the ShopRite shares. So if you want to buy them at lesser, you could hold them until maybe they reach maybe 100 rands. They dip until they reach 100 rands, and that's when you could actually be able to purchase. So for me, I like doing the purchase to buy now. So what I'm going to do is say I'm going to buy now. Okay, I'm going to buy the share now. It's going to do a little process of me buying the shares, and it's going to say the buying is actually a success. So I've actually bought the shares for you guys. I'm doing a lot for you right now. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe, because I'm actually putting in my money to show you how to actually do this. So I've actually bought the price. If you could share the news to Facebook, share the news to your friends and tell them, yo, I'm a shareholder in ShopRite, just to give them a little bit of that flex. So that's how you actually buy shares from the easy equities. So as I mentioned, let's go back to the top. So I've mentioned is that there are all types of investment categories you can invest in. There's the equities, which is the common equities. There is the ETFs, which stands for the exchangeable token funds. The exchangeable token funds, I really recommend it for beginners, because it's the one which allows you to diversify your portfolio. So let's say you invest in an S&P 500, it's like a bundle, right? That's ETF. It's like it's the exchangeable token funds, right? So let's say in that bundle, it's like 4 types of companies, right? There's the Tesla, Facebook, Google, and Apple, right? So the reason I'm recommending this is because it's good for beginners. Let's say in that bundle, Tesla takes up maybe 30%. And then this one takes up 20%, takes up 60, then the other one takes up 40, things like that. So that if one company crashes, the other company, not all the companies are going to crash in the stock market, right? So there's still more money for you left because of the other companies which are going to be doing well. So that's the reason I recommend ETFs. So the types of ETFs you can invest in is like the S&P 500, the Cetrix, the 40. Cetrix is one of the most good ones about the ETFs. And then for the more like good ones, I also recommend the S&P 500 Vanguard. It's like the Vanguard for the USD. It's nice. It's a very good ETF. And then there's also what we call the ETN. The ETN is an exchangeable token notes. I'm not really sure what is it about. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to give you any financial advice about that one, because I don't really know what it's about. I just know it's also good. It's almost like bonds. It doesn't pay your money periodically. I think it pays the money periodically, or I don't know how, but it also pays money, but I'm not really sure about the ones. Then there's also cryptocurrencies, and the cryptocurrencies is also like a bundle. There's a bundle of like Bitcoin, Solano, Ethereum, Doge. I think those are the coins. There's that one. And then there's unit trusts. You could also invest in unit trusts, in baskets, and also in bundles. So there are a lot of things that you can invest in the Easy Equities account, where you can invest your money and actually get more money, or get more value for your money. So remember, what I'm trying to say to you is that never let anyone tell you how to invest your money or what to invest in. Make sure that you do your own research many times before you invest, or even invest that money to a demo account and see how that money goes first before you put it into the live account. So it's very important, guys. That's how you start investing your money into the live Easy Equities accounts. So the last thing which I'm going to cover in this video is how to get money, or how do you make money using the Easy Equities app. So I think that's one of the most important, that's the main purpose of this video, how to make the money. So there are 2 ways in which you can make money using the Easy Equities app. The first way is by the growth of the company, and the second way is by paying dividends. So what are dividends? Dividends is a sum of money which is paid by the company to its shareholders regularly or annually. So it's the money that is given to the shareholders every time to thank the shareholders for like, yo, no man, thank you for helping me out. Here's a little token of appreciation. So let me make an example. I'm using my live account. So please be sure, guys, note that it's not a flex or anything. It's just that I'm trying to be very educational about this thing, and I feel like a lot of people can actually draw inspiration instead of draw like some negative energy, which I don't really know what negative energy. So the first thing I've said is that you make money from the growth of the accounts. So you make money from the growth of the accounts. How? So by the growth of the accounts, so let's check one good account that is doing very well. So let's go into ArcelorMittal. ArcelorMittal is one of the company which I really want to work in as a metallurgist. So it's been doing very well. Let's check the max. It's doing really bad at the max because it's gone up from from 50 rand, close to like 50 rand, to like literally 0 cents. But now it's been doing well in the past like 3 months. Look at the 3 months, it's gone from like 6 rands to like 9 rands. So it's been doing very well. That's how I've been getting more of my profits. So how do you see that you're getting profits? You get to see the profits by going into that account or that company you've invested in, rather, sorry about that. You go into the company that you've invested in, and then you look at the purchase value. So if the current value is greater than the purchase value, that means you've made more money. So let's say the purchase value for me, it was 2,200, but now the current value is sitting on 2,500. So I've literally made like 364 rands of profits, So that's the first way you make money. And then the other way you make money is you make money through dividends. So let me just show you a company that has paid out dividends for me. So the company that has paid out dividends, it's an ETF. It's an ETF called Vanguard, and it is located in the United States. So this company is really pricey, but I bought the shares for like $60 and don't really even have shares. But I've made a lot of profit. I made a profit of like $4. Most of the profit here was also from dividends. So the dividends, what I do with the dividends is that I reinvest the money which was paid into me back into the company. So like saying instead of you paying me back, let's say someone is like Beyonce. What Beyonce did when she was performing for Uber, what she actually did is that instead of them paying her money, she was like, you know what, no, keep the money and I'll invest that money into your company. So now she's a billionaire basically. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the two ways in which you make money. You make money through the growth of the company, and you make money through dividends. So if you're gonna make money through dividends, the first thing that you need to do is to do your own research. You need to search the companies which paid out dividends. So one of the companies that paid out dividends is Cetrix pays out dividends. This game pays out dividends. So you just need to check which companies pay out dividends and when usually they pay out dividends, because some companies usually pay dividends once a year, some maybe after every 6 months or maybe after 2 months. It depends on how the company is actually doing, So it's very important to do that. And the other thing which a lot of people don't really talk about is that you need to make more money than the money you've invested in. So let's look into my account, right? So we can look at the ratio. The profit that I've made so far from this easyequities app since I started investing in it, it's 1,300 rands, and my portfolio is sitting on almost 10,000 rands. So meaning that I've put more money into my easyequities app more than the money that I've made. So when it's like a ratio, the ratio shouldn't be too much of a difference, because now it's like you're putting more money. It's like you're saving money instead of investing money. You get what I'm saying? Because in saving money you get little interest, but when you invest money you should get like big interest. So when one of those things happen, you need to evaluate your stocks which you've bought. You need to check, are they giving me the value that I really wanted, or you need to move to other companies. So those are the things which I advise you, that you need to make more money, more than the money you've invested into the thing. So a good comparison, let's say I've invested 1,000 rands into the portfolio. The portfolio value is like 1,000 rands, and the profit that I've made is 500 rands. You can see the ratio is not too much. There's no difference that much into that ratio. So please be sure to make that a bit of a consideration. Be like, okay, am I actually getting good value for money, or is this a savings account or investment account? That's the thing that you need to get into your mind. So guys, we've came to the end of the video. If you've liked this video, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And if you feel like I've missed out some of the things that you feel like are very important, which should be in this video and I haven't specified on, please be sure to put them in the comment section down below. I'd really like to hear a lot from you guys, and it's the new year. Please be sure to take care of yourself, and I wish you the best, and I'll see you on the next video.